Internet bargain hunters have been flocking in droves to Groupon, which helps buyers unite together for group discounts on big name retailers, and indeed small ones as well. The brainchild of University of Chicago grad student Andrew Mason, who at the tender age of 29 tallied up 13 million subscribers and, get this, $500 million in revenue this year alone. He's growing faster than Google or Amazon did at that age. Forbes calls Groupon the fastest growing ever company, on target to reach its first billion in sales sooner, as I say, than those other big players in the industry. And not bad for a 2-year-old. Let's meet Groupon's 29-year-old founder. Welcome to Power Lunch, Andrew. Nice to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Great
to be here.
I have to say, I'd never heard of you or your company at all until 11 o'clock. And having read the Fortune article, I'm genuinely in awe of what your business seems to be achieving. Just run us through the basic premise here. You've got an online audience that gets an offer for some sort of discount by a certain deadline, provided enough people buy in.
It's very simple. Every day in about over 200 cities all over the world, we feature one deal on one great local business. If you buy the deal within that day, and then you get a voucher that you can print out and take and use at the business. So it might be a $50 voucher that you pay $25 for. For example, all across the United States today, we're actually running a deal for The Gap, a $50 gift certificate that you can buy for $25.
The flip side of this is that for the businesses, and it's all well and good for The Gap, but actually right the way down to small businesses, they get, you split the revenue 50-50, I understand, or whatever the split is on an individual deal. For those small businesses, they effectively get marketing at no marginal cost whatsoever. And that is a phenomenal gift at the grassroots. It's a phenomenal business model.
And that's why I think Groupon has grown so quickly, is we're the first people that have really figured out how a small business can do advertising, see huge results without paying up front. These businesses have very small marketing budgets, and they only have to pay when the customer comes in the door in the form of a discount. So everyone ends up winning. And actually our biggest problem is the overwhelming demand we're getting from small businesses.
Well, Andrew, it seems like, though, it would be very easy to copy this idea, though. What's to stop Facebook from doing the exact same thing? They have a huge audience.
Well, that's a great point. Actually, over 500 people have copied the idea since we launched, but we still seem to be doing okay. Groupon is multiple times larger than the closest Groupon clone, and I think a lot of that just has to do with the quality of the businesses that we're featuring. All the great businesses want to work with Groupon.
So do you have exclusives with them? I mean, have you been able to construct any sort of barrier to entry for your competitors?
Well, one great thing, we found that the reason that people run with competitors is because they can't get featured on Groupon. We have to turn away 7 businesses for every business we feature. Now, today, about 2 weeks ago, we launched a new feature called deal personalization. So we're sending different people different deals depending on their preferences. That allows us to serve more businesses and give the customer something better. And it solves the biggest reason that people run with competitors in the first place.
How does the local business ensure that it has the product in stock to meet the demand?
We work with the local business to help them do capacity planning. It's amazing. We've invented this whole new problem for local business owners, which is what happens when you have too many customers.
Exactly.
And luckily, we have a pretty good idea of when people are going to come in, and we work with them to make sure that they don't oversell. And it seems to be working because over 97% of the businesses we feature want to be featured again.
You're not quoted, Andrew, are you? There's a Russian investor who's got a big stake. Can I buy stock if I wanted to?
You can't buy stock yet. No, you can't buy stock.
Okay. All right.
Yet. I heard yet, Andrew.
That means
what are your plans?
I
mean, who knows? I might want to sell some of mine, and then we can talk. Call me.
I admire you.
Is it true you really have 20 cats? We read that about you. Oh.
No, most CEOs will make stuff up about them to sound way smarter, and then people are disappointed to find out otherwise. I decided to set the bar very low and make up lies about myself that make me sound lame.
Okay.
They're not about the business. There are no lies in the conversation we've had, Andrew, are there? Not about the business facts are hard and fast, aren't they, that we've spoken about?
Yes. Sorry, my earpiece fell out.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Andrew Mason.
Nice to meet you, too.
Founder and CEO of Groupon. Thank you very much for your time. Good luck.
Enjoy the cats.